Welcome to your Faith Buddy, your companion in exploring the power of God's Word. Today, we're sharing 20 Bible verses to help you overcome fear. Fear is something we all face at times, but the Bible reminds us that God's presence and promises are stronger than any fear. Let's dive into these verses and find the courage to move forward. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God promises to be with us through every trial. When fear comes, remember that He will strengthen and uphold you. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 tells us, "For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." Fear is not from God. His Spirit fills us with power, love, and confidence to face our fears. Psalm 27 verse 1 encourages us, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" With God as our light and stronghold, there is no need to fear anyone or anything. Joshua 1 verse 9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." God's command to be strong and courageous is backed by His promise to always be with us. Wherever you go, He goes with you. Psalm 56 verse 3 says, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." Even when fear rises, we can choose to trust in God, knowing that He will carry us through. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6 reminds us, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." God's promise of His constant presence gives us the courage to stand firm, no matter what we face. Isaiah 43 verse 1 says, "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine." God's redemption and ownership of our lives dispel fear. You belong to Him, and He will protect you. Psalm 118 verse 6 declares, "The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me?" With God by your side, fear loses its power. There's nothing anyone can do that outweighs God's protection. Jesus teaches us in Matthew 10 verse 28, "Do not be afraid of those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell." Jesus reminds us to have the right perspective. Earthly fears fade when we focus on our eternal security in Him. Psalm 23 verse 4 says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Even in life's darkest moments, God is with us, guiding and comforting us. Proverbs 29 verse 25 warns us, "Fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe." Fear of people can trap us, but trust in God is our safe refuge. Romans 8 verse 15 encourages us, "The Spirit you received does not make you slaves, so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship. And by Him we cry, 'Abba, Father.' As children of God, we are free from the chains of fear. We can approach God as our loving Father. Psalm 46 verses 1 to 2 reminds us, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea." Even in the most chaotic moments, God remains our refuge and strength. Jesus says in John 14 verse 27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Jesus offers a peace that the world cannot provide, and it calms all fear. Zephaniah 3 verse 17 encourages us, "The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In His love He will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing." God is a mighty warrior who fights for you. His love casts out fear. Hebrews 13 verse 6 says, "So we say with confidence, 'The Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me?' With God as our helper, no human power can threaten our eternal security." 1 John 4 verse 18 tells us, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love." God's perfect love casts out all fear, replacing it with peace. Exodus 14 verse 14 encourages us, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." When fear threatens to overwhelm you, trust that God is fighting on your behalf. Isaiah 35 verse 4 says, "Say to those with fearful hearts, 'Be strong, do not fear.' Your God will come. He will come with vengeance. With divine retribution, he will come to save you." God's promise of salvation brings courage to fearful hearts. Finally, Jesus says in Mark 5 verse 36, "Don't be afraid. Just believe." Faith in Jesus is the key to overcoming fear. Trust in him, and fear will flee. Fear may try to take hold, but God's word is filled with promises that offer strength, peace, and courage. Let these verses remind you that God is always with you, ready to calm your fears and lead you into his perfect peace. Thank you for watching. If you found these verses helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content. Until next time, trust in God and let his love cast out every fear.